First things first, I'm not trying to make it big. I don't want my own show on Bravo, and I'm too old to be on Glee. Oh look, it's George M. Cohen. I just want to work. So? No, not there. I want to make it bigger than that. We're at 165 West 46th Street, 4 blocks from my apartment, the Actors Equity Building, the union hall of professional actors in New York City, though the thousands of working non-equity actors would probably disagree with that. It's where about 75% of all auditions start. But let's go back a bit. I got the acting bug at 9 years old and appeared in the church production of Super Gift from Heaven. There's the lead, Freddie Freckles. Me? No, my older brother, Sam, but I did play his dog with one whole line. But by the next year, I was playing the lead. Appeared in 6 professional productions before puberty. And there's been a lot since then, but each one starts with an audition. Starts here.
Oh crap. Oh shit. Oh, this may be the single worst idea ever. Oh, it is so early. David is sleeping. But it is time to go to an audition. Of course, first, I must feed Mr. Spike because he's so hungry. No matter what time you get up, Spike's up first. Oh, crap.
Now, this early morning crap is the stuff you get to skip if you have one of those fabulous agents who gets you appointments. But the rest of us have to schlep up early in the morning, either to sign the list for a chorus call or to stand in line for a principal audition. We head on up to the 2nd floor, not the 11th, because that's where my dentist is, and I've seen enough of him this month, but to the lobby. You're not allowed to pass the front desk if you're not a union member, but non-union members get to sit on these lovely benches, and they are seen if time permits. The rest of us get to sign up on these great big sheets. The dealie with the union is, I get a union show, you let me join the union, I pay you a bunch of money, so every 6 months, you guarantee me that someone from one of these productions will hear me sing. That's the end of the agreement. And after you've signed up for a day and a time, you know what you're doing that week. They let the non-equity people sign up over here. Sometimes they see them, sometimes they just wait all around all day, and no one sees them. Anyway, half an hour before the time, they read up the list, and the hundreds of boys all scream out, show their union card, and get their appointment. It looks a lot like the last 10 minutes of open bar at one of those bars that just caters to young gentlemen. Anyway, occasionally they type, which is where they line you up and they let you go home if you're not black enough, white enough, or whatever it is they're looking for. But at least you're union, so now the rest of the day is yours, whether you need to go back to bed, go to the gym, or go online and start researching the show in the theater. Take you to my own very personal private warm-up studio, where after a nice neti pot and a few biff notes, I'm all ready. Make sure you got your gear together. Headshots and resumes, all stapled and ready to go. Your book of sheet music, and if you're me, you make sure you work out any of those riffs you plan on improvising later on. The audition itself, the point of this blog, well, I can't bring my camera in that, but 30 seconds, and that's done. And tragically, it often ends there. But if they want to see more, later that day, next week, or even 3 to 6 months from now, you get a call back. And that's where I think it gets to be a little bit more fun. Not only do you know where, when, and generally what they want you to sing, you know they like you. So there's nothing to do but practice your material, and practice your material. And then once you think you've really got it down solid, what you're going to do with the song, and how you're going to sing it, and what you're going to do with your acting, you then practice your material some more. The internet can be your real friend here. It's not just your material you work on. You figure out what that theater's like, maybe who the director is, who the musical director is, which of your friends might have worked with them before. You can go to Lincoln Center and see different versions of this show. You can even check the YouTube for crappy high school, college, and semi-professional productions of the show, even if it's just to see what not to do. But once you get past the line, once you get in the room and that pianist has played those first couple bars, all you have is you and your prep work and hopefully some really good training that got you where you are today. Maybe you'll get the part. You probably won't. They might have wanted a blonde. You might remind them of someone who shoved them in a locker at one point. You don't have any control over that. Those 30 seconds, or those 3 minutes, you got to do what you love for other people who've made this dream their life, and love it, hopefully, just as much. The only thing you have any control over is you. So you make sure you give the best you can possibly give once you get inside that room.
So, here I go. I wish I could end this like the Every Little Step documentary with the producer calling me and telling me I got the part. But the truth is, most of the time, that's not what happens. So this part, the prep and the waiting, you better love it, because it's a full-time job and it doesn't pay anything. So after this full-time job, you better be able to work 9 hours at the restaurant. But even if Broadway never calls, which I 100% believe one day it will, I can still say I spent my life doing what I love. So, wish me luck, break a leg, all that.